What if the next chapter of Heartstopper isn't just another continuation, but a crescendo? A moment so gentle, so emotionally precise, that it doesn't just make you cry, it makes you grateful you ever believed in love at all. Welcome back to Screenscope Reviews, where stories aren't just broken down, they're felt. And if the early signs are anything to go by, Heartstopper Forever isn't arriving to break hearts. It's arriving to stretch them. Today's update confirms something subtle but profound. This isn't a season about external conflict, dramatic twists, or villains. It's about transition, that fragile space between the person you were and the person you're becoming. The shy glances and whispered promises that defined earlier seasons don't disappear here, they evolve. They deepen into something warmer, quieter, and far more terrifying in its own way. Because this time, love isn't protected by the simplicity of youth. Exams loom. Futures diverge. First jobs arrive with exhaustion instead of excitement. Independence feels thrilling one moment and overwhelming the next. And smack in the center of it all are Nick and Charlie, or whichever couple takes the emotional lead, trying to protect something soft and precious while the world insists on moving faster than they're ready for. This isn't a story about perfect romance. It's about real commitment. Late-night conversations stretch into sunrise not because everything is easy, but because nothing is settled yet. Misunderstandings cut deeper now. Silence lasts longer. And the fear isn't about being rejected, it's about growing apart while still holding on. And it's not just them. The entire friend group is on the edge of transformation. Identities deepen. Expectations press harder. New relationships bloom as others strain under the pressure. Some characters will finally step into themselves, confident and radiant. Others will realize they've been hiding, even from the people who love them most. That is the true magic of Heartstopper Forever. It understands that growing up doesn't mean losing softness. It means choosing it again and again, even when it's hard. Expect quiet study sessions in libraries filled with comfort and laughter. Awkward attempts at adulthood. Nervous talks about long-distance plans, college applications, and dreams that don't always align perfectly. And yes, those big, emotionally sincere moments that remind us why this series became a sanctuary for so many in the first place. But this chapter also carries risk. Pacing will matter more than ever. Move too slowly, and emotional momentum fades. Push too fast, and intimacy fractures. Adulthood introduces conflicts no teen romance has truly faced before. Long-distance uncertainty, unfamiliar jealousy, priorities that shift without warning. Handled with care, these tensions won't weaken the story, they'll deepen it. And here's today's biggest buzz. Early insider info suggests returning faces, unexpected cameos, and even one supporting character stepping into a role that could reshape the emotional landscape altogether. If even a fraction of that is true, Heartstopper Forever could redefine what this franchise means, not just as a love story, but as a story of becoming. Production chatter points toward a late spring or early summer 2026 release, with filming spanning cozy small towns and vibrant city streets. A visual reflection of a world expanding just as these characters do. And honestly, that feels perfect. Heartstopper has always thrived because it treats love with sincerity, humor, and rare gentleness. If Forever embraces the chaos of adulthood without sacrificing the tenderness that made it iconic, this won't just be another season. It will be a milestone, one that leaves you smiling through tears, clutching your chest, and believing just a little more in the power of honest love. You're watching Screenscope Reviews, where the softest stories often leave the deepest marks, and this time, the heartbeat is forever.